Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. And today I'm going to be doing another haul video from stuff that we picked up at the Nashville bins. Lots of stuff, lots of smalls first, and then I'll share some plush. But before we get started, we made it to the third day there before somebody came out and asked us to quit recording at the Nashville bins. So it's been so many now thrifts and bins that we're being asked that we can't record, that I don't know, we're contemplating sending a letter to their regional center and ask, why, because we don't focus on people.
They get in our videos because they're there, but I try to, if given the opportunity, to make sure it's only stuff. And we never include kids. If there's ever a kid, I always try to not record or, try to avoid the camera on them. But if they're on the camera, I always try to cut that part of the video out. And if I can't cut it out, that you've seen it in some of the other videos on the Picker channel, that they get a big white rectangle over them. You don't see the kids because we don't want anybody's kids in the videos.
There's lots of other YouTubers out there who are being allowed to record, and maybe we're just unlucky. Maybe Tennessee is just coming up with a policy. But I don't know, because if we're finding really amazing stuff, showing it in our videos is going to encourage other people to want to go to the Nashville bins or to the Asheville bins.
Or whatever thrift store. It's free advertising.
Yeah, free advertising, and it's just going to give them more business. But so far, we've had our local Habitat for Humanity.
The one in Johnson City.
The one in Johnson City. The one in Ottawa, the thrift store we went to.
And maybe... No, the Asheville bins.
Nashville bins.
Now
the Nashville bins. But when we went to FlipCon, there was a regional CEO for one of the bins there in, where were we, Charlotte? And he said he loves resellers. He loves having them in his stores because it's free advertising for him.
For the YouTuber, for when people are recording.
Right. People, yeah. But we're not having... has anybody else... I know Crazy Lamp Lady has said that she reached out to the area Goodwill offices and has a letter saying that she's authorized to record in the Goodwills there.
We've contemplated doing that.
We're considering it because...
For Nashville, at least, because we find good stuff there. Not Asheville anytime soon, because the last few times we've been there, we've hardly found anything, so it's not worth even driving there to go. But then again... maybe they just don't like you or me.
It'll be a sad day if we go to St. Louis and be asked to quit recording there.
That would be a bummer.
It will be a bummer.
Our business is eBay. We make way more money on eBay than we do on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And our Picker channel that, we don't put much out there because we're too busy. It's just when I have time to get to a video, I get one out. And we hardly make anything on the Picking channel. So if we lost our Picking channel... it would be no problem at all. What do we make? Like $20 a month, maybe?
Maybe.
If that. So we're not getting rich off that channel. So if we lose that $20 a month, I'll just have to scale back my, I don't know what, eating habit. Because I don't spend that much on any. I'll have to stop going to Chick-fil-A once a month.
There you go. Anybody else having problems with their Goodwills?
Or any suggestions on what kind of nice wording we could use when we write them an email, instead of saying, what can we say instead of, this is stupid?
Yeah.
give me better words.
Yeah.
But I got to say something, that anytime somebody has asked us to stop, they've been very nice. The guy in Nashville was way nicer than anybody else, and everybody else has been kind about it.
Except when I got surrounded at the thrift store in Ottawa. Literally surrounded. Like I was going to, what? Argue?
You're going to go all Bruce Lee on them and take them down.
No. It's disappointing. How about that?
Give us some words. If you think we should send them a message, how should we say it?
Yep.
Let's show them some stuff.
Let me start with some of the smalls. I'm thrilled with this. I spent several minutes digging through a bin trying to find all the pieces and parts, but I found another Fisher-Price tea set. This is just part of it. Here, look, here. I sold another one, I want to say $20, $25. Not all of it was tea set stuff though. Here's some more Fisher-Price fun with food plates and utensils. This is the salt shaker. It's really hard to find. I haven't checked comps on it yet, but I'm literally hoping just for this one thing it'll be like $10 to $15. And then here's some more. Just lots of that. I had also found Tupperware at the same time I showed in a previous video. Grabbed these. This is Play School, I want to say Wheel Pals. Wheel, W-H-E-E-L. There's like a lot of Boyd trucks and stuff that are in that series, but then there's a series of these like bugs and stuff. If I've got one already going, I'll add this one to it. Otherwise, I may just go ahead and list this one thing and see if I find more before, you know, unless this sells pretty quickly for me. Of course, more Little People. This one is interesting. I've had it like once or twice, but it's actually battery operated. When you push the bottom, he's supposed to talk. So I'm hoping there's not corroded batteries or anything in there. It's still probably going to be bread and butter. To me, these look Avon or Current or one of those just vintage little rabbits. I thought they were cute. Probably list them for like $9.95 for the two. I found a lot of PJ Masks. This is the first bunch that I found, but I found a lot of the other characters also, and I think a couple of vehicles. So I'll probably be making another lot of these. I just loved that. Look how cute. I always pick up vintage Christmas ornaments, and so Robert had grabbed this other one because he knows I just like this types of stuff. This looks like maybe it had like a pick through it, but just always grabbing them. I think I might have found another one of these. Look how cute she is. Has her shoes. I'm trying to see if I could see any writing on there. Nope, not seeing anything. I'll see if Google Lens brings up anything about her. But I think I found a second one of these. Not sure though. Picked up some more smalls for Peppa Pig. I've got several that I just recently listed, so I may end them and then add these two items to it and make a larger lot and bump the price up a couple bucks. This intrigued me, but I couldn't find anything on it. There were lots of like STEM science type stuff with this brand. It says Smart Max on one of the blocks, but it was just these little square things and then little faces, and I found a whole bag of them, but I couldn't find anything like them. Tried Google Lensing it a couple of times, but I may have to see if Robert can Google Lens it to see if he finds what they are and if I'm missing anything. But I'll probably just sell it as replacement parts anyway. But some of the other ones that I saw listed on there for the Smart Max was high dollar stuff. Schleich. It looks like it's got all of its pieces and parts. There is chickens and stuff down in the bottom of this. I'll have to see if it's worth listing with the box. Probably, even though the box has some condition issues. I'm hoping $10 to $15 for it. And then this, I don't know. It looks to me like it goes inside of like Matchbox type car thing. I'm hoping Google Lens will help me figure out what it went to, what set. I'll just basically probably say that die-cast vehicle, case replacement, stuff like that. But I'm hoping, $10, $15 for it.
They're magnetic.
Oh, well, they're magnetic. Oh. Interesting. Oh, he doesn't have a hat. Here's one of the exceptions to Just Say No to Bears. And it may not be high dollar. It's just a brand I love to pick up. Right here, look. Cuddle Wit. Big old bear. It has its original paper. It still has its little plastic medallion. Look, excellent, excellent condition. I'm hoping like $30 plus I'll list it for. Just loved it. While we're on the subject of bears, this is another bear that I will always pick up. The brand is Decor. You can hardly see it there. Daekor. They come in a couple of different sizes. This is not the larger size. It's probably like a medium size. But I think this size, I probably $25 or so for it. And this one's in really good condition, so I may even go higher than that. But they're called potbelly bears. There's other animals also, but this is the one I tend to find the most of. Look, I love this. It's musical. It is one of those styrofoam ball type dolls. A lot of times, I've talked to you guys before, I think they were called Porter, and they're clowns, and their heads move and they're musical. This one did work. I didn't even check comps. I just loved it. But I'm hoping $20 or so for it. I got to figure out. See, she's got a thing in there. I need to see if I can straighten her up without breaking, because she's just kind of hunched over. Loved it. It says This Ugly Duckling. I want to say, let's see the brand. 1992 Commonwealth. Loved it. And it has its paper tags. I'm hoping $20, $25 for it.
I just remembered we have Klondike bars in the freezer.
Yeah, but me and RJ put a big dent in them. I just don't know if there still are any left. But I forgot about them.
I haven't had any yet.
But RJ and I wanted them.
But I love Klondike more than I love either one of you.
This Animal Adventure 2018, it just intrigued me. Kind of a character, maybe Peter Rabbit type. But I don't remember. Probably $12 to $15. I don't do really well with lions and lionesses, but this one was just cute. It's Applause Bravo. I want to say probably 80s. I'm not seeing a date. It was clean. I just thought I'm going to go ahead and grab it. If I have another Applause, like male lion, I may go ahead and maybe try to make a lot and see how that does, where I have a female and a male. I don't buy a whole lot of lions, though, anymore. Look at that face. You could just tell it's vintage. Somebody loves me. The paper tag, just adorable. It says, well-made toy. Has its little paper tag up here.
I saw that font on the Some Bunny part and thought Dunkin' Donuts immediately.
Doesn't it look that? I did too. But there's something else I've seen that's this same type of lettering. I don't remember. Probably $20, $25. I found quite a bit of Douglas this time, but most of it I think is going to be bread and butter. I'll have to check. This is a cat, but it is on the smaller size. The thing with Douglas is you can go on Google, and on the last tag is usually an item number. Like this one is 4360, I believe. So I'll just type in Douglas 4360 and it'll give me the cat's name, and then it'll point me in the right direction on how much it's worth. I know. It's a bear. But
again
look how
with the
cute.
bear?
I know. It says Gigglescape. But I think it was, oh yeah, Target. That's why I bought it, because it said Target. Just thought it was cute. Some Target stuff can be 30, 40, 50 bucks. I didn't check on this. I just thought it was very, very cute. But mostly, I'll pick up most Target and Circo plush. These, I pick them up anytime, every time. This one has the benefit of having its paper tag. Spark, Create, Imagine is Walmart. And these sell very, very quickly for me. Probably $10 to $15, maybe a little bit more because it has its paper tag. The Rottweiler colored one does very well for me, but I don't find it very often. Elephant. Cuddly Friends. I think that was like Gons. Nope. Aurora. Just thought it was cute. I need to start backing off on elephants because they tend to be slow sellers for me. But I love them. Pillow pets, I tend to not want to pick up the larger ones, but I did grab this one because the last couple that I have picked up, they've sold very quickly for me. I have a feeling, though, that the monkey is probably more common. It's going to need a bath, but make sure if you're going to use the word pillow pets, that it actually says that on the tag. Otherwise, you know, split the words up because it is a pillow. But try not to use those words together unless it is for sure that brand. Probably going to be like $10 to $12. For some reason, I think I have a similar one of these listed. It is Dakin 1977, so you know I'm going to pick it up. Relatively clean condition, but it's nutshells, so I probably wouldn't run that through the washing machine. I'm going to use a baby wipe and see if I can clean its snout up a little bit. But if I've got another one that looks very similar to this, that's I may make a lot of the two of them, as long as it's not identical. Kangaroos. This one has its little baby Joey. It says it is don't know. Let me see if I can see the writing on the back. Designed in Australia. Handcrafted in China. Jumbuck, maybe? Jumbuck. That's what it looks like. I know there's a gunned kangaroo that has a name that's similar to this also. It's probably only bread and butter, but I don't find a whole lot of kangaroos, so I just pick them up. Look how adorable. Nightmare Before Christmas. I forget this one's name. Very cute. It's going to need a bath. I didn't even check comps because I'll pick up most things Nightmare Before Christmas anyway. But I'm just noticing, look, it must have had a red ribbon around its neck and it has bled onto the plush. I always use color catchers in my laundry. Maybe it'll pull that out. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just going to make a note of it, take a close-up picture of it, and maybe somebody who wants to buy this will just add their own red ribbon around the neck. Couple of small plush. This is Russ. I'm positive, at least before fourth quarter, I had several of these listed. If I still have any, I may go ahead and just add it to a lot of them. But I love the vintage Russ. And then this is Peter Rabbit. You know, it almost looks like maybe it went with the book, but it says Peter Rabbit plush. Frederick Warren. It looks gunned. The tag definitely looks gunned. Yeah, it is. Probably going to be bread and butter. And then we found, well, not we, Robert found how many American Girl dolls?
5, 6, it seemed like.
Yeah, I found a bitty baby, which is going to be in these bags somewhere. But Robert found a couple of the Welly Wishers and then a couple of these. She's not really dirty. That's lint. So I'm just going to take a lint brush to her. You know, deal with a couple of marks, probably a magic eraser or some alcohol. But otherwise, she's in almost ready to go condition. I've not had a doll with no hair before. So I'm not quite sure what the value is. I'm hoping 25 plus. A lot of the American Girl dolls have gone down I think, as far as value, except some of the vintage ones. But the vintage ones with that say Pleasant Company on the back, and then they have the white bodies, those tend to be the ones that are really sought after. A lot of these they're like, I forget the word, truly something. I don't remember. But just very interesting that these were just in the bins. Truly Me was the brand or the series for American Girl. There's some brand new ones listed in the box for over 100, some of them up to 200. I think I only found one sold recently for about, I want to say 35. So we'll see. We'll shoot for that.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her. How much was that one for?
39.
Yep.
7 bids.
Yep. It was bid up to 39. So I'll check WorthPoint to see, a trend. I'll check Terapeak also and see what, I'll shoot for the higher end of prices, but as always, I'll take best offers. All right. And then I found quite a few.
You said you shoot for the higher end?
I do.
And then, see how it works out. Well, when I was dating years ago, I shot for the high end, and somehow I hit the target.
You're so sweet.
Trying to get out of trouble, y'all.
Uh-huh. This is Little Jellycat. I've not had this elephant before. No clue on value. I'm hoping maybe eventually I'm going to find one of the ones that are like 30, 40 plus dollars. But I'll have to just show you in the comps what it's going to sell for. But I found quite a few Jellycats, so I was thrilled. Again, look, it's got smudge on it. It's going to need a bath.
You missed out on a Jellycat, little dinosaur, because there was a little boy there. We were across the bin. He was trying to get it, and he was hollering at me to see if I could reach it for him. And it was in the bin you and he were in, and I tried to push it, but you were able to get it for him.
Something, and I was like, "Oh, it's Jellycat. Here you go." That was my brain going the whole time. But I don't think the Jellycat dinosaurs sell for a whole lot. So.
And he was very happy to have it.
Oh, he was thrilled. All right, y'all. Another bins video. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to start sharing stuff from yard sales once we actually have a decent yard sale weekend.
We have stuff from yard sales this year. It's on the shelves. We just haven't gotten to it yet. And you were too excited to get to the bin stuff to wait on the yard sale stuff. So you get 2 bags of bins, and then we're going to start on yard sale stuff.
Yes, we will. All right, y'all. Get to work. Bye.